Hey there tubers, Redneck Brian here. As you can see, I am out here with the Onan. I figured out one of the electrical issues that is having. If you remember from last time, I figured it was the fuel pump wasn't getting enough voltage to run whenever it was cranking over. I am correct. I am correct on that aspect. But I'm having another issue. It is idling very, very high, and I tested at that point right there. That is where the fuel pump would normally hook up to. I have it hooked up to a set of jumper cables to that battery right there. So what I'm having is, I'll test this once the camera's on, but I won't be able to talk once this is running because it's really loud. Also going to have to turn my fan back on. So I'm going to hook it back up. I unhooked it temporarily. So I was hooking it back up to this battery. This battery is dead. I'm just using it as a point to boost with my pack. So I think I'm gonna probably end up having to do is get a large truck battery. They're about $100. Or I can go and get a refurbished, but I haven't yet fully decided. Hook up the hot. And now the negative. There we go. Make sure we got cranking. Nope. Disconnection. Don't have the fuel pump hooked up just yet. But the fuel pump is working. So I knew it was working. It's a brand new fuel pump on here. So again, I'm going to start this up. I got my multimeter. I'm going to show you what the output voltage is. I'm going to go on both sides of my mini panel. And then I'll also show, once it's running and idling, I'm going to unhook the pack and I'm going to unhook the negative connection. And I'll show you the voltage that would normally go to the fuel pump. So that's what I'm going to do. I might do the voltage to the fuel pump first. So that's leading me to expect that there is a charging source on here, but the battery is just not connected, or there's something that's not connecting in the big green box. So I'll show you that the fuel pump is in fact working. So I'm going to turn my fan on first. Got the heat off. I'll be just sucking heat out of here. Fan on. This may take two hands, but I'm not sure. Open that up. up the fuel pump. So I was getting intermittent voltage. My voltage meter sucks. So that's why it wasn't working properly. Also, it's kind of cold out. Not too bad in here. And so let's see if this will fire up again and I can finish my test. Okay, I redid the test off of here. I'm getting approximately 18 volts off of here. Let me turn off my fan. And let me relight my heat. So I'm getting approximately 18 volts off the stator, which is okay, which is fine by me. So it's working, it seems to be working correctly, but it's just to start this thing up, it needs, like I said, a big truck battery. But as you can see, I'm getting nearly 170 volts, 160 off one plug, 170 off the other plug. So I think this is idling at idle way too fast. Didn't think my heat was lit. So I'm not 100% sure what I should do, because this will not come back or won't go forward much more to idle down. So if anyone has any suggestions, and it looks like my jumper pack, something went wrong with my jumper. It's still working. There we go. I'll refire this once more so you can hear the idle. Nope. Not getting enough juice. Loose connection. of course, it won't start now. So, but anyways, you could hear how high it was idling. So if anyone has any suggestions, I'm willing to hear any suggestions other than it's junk. I know it's not junk because it will work. Heck, I hooked my poor little skill saw up to it and almost blew up my skill saw. So only 100 and 110, 120. So, and had 170 going into it. So just spinning it like crazy. So most likely low on juice, so this just will not start. So if anyone has any ideas, please let me know. It'd be greatly appreciated. So, and I figure it's a voltage regulator issue or something like that. But I don't know these engines too well, so my uncle has one, but he's long distance away to call him, long distance to drive there and ask questions, so over 3 hours away. So if anyone can give me a hand, it'd be greatly appreciated. So, and as you can see, the light bulbs, they were bright. They were almost on the edge of burning out. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys all later. Keep it redneck, and please subscribe and comment. Bye for now.